You're drifting off. Your body is heavy, sinking into the mattress. And then, out of nowhere, you're falling, and your whole body jolts awake in a single violent twitch. Most people assume this is just a random misfire, your brain glitching for no reason on the way out, but that's not quite right. This has a name, a measurable pattern, and a possible origin far stranger than a glitch. In 1962, a sleep researcher named Ian Oswald was among the first to scientifically describe it. He called it a sleep start. Today it's known as a hypnic jerk, a sudden muscle contraction that happens as you cross from waking into the first stage of sleep. It's not rare. Somewhere between 60 and 70% of people experience it at some point, and some people get it nearly every single night without ever thinking twice about it. Here's what's actually happening in that instant. As you fall asleep, your body begins releasing the deep muscle relaxation that will eventually become full sleep paralysis, the same system that keeps you from acting out your dreams. Sometimes that sudden drop in muscle tone gets misread by your brain as something else entirely, not relaxation falling. So why would your brain jump to that conclusion? In 2006, a psychologist named Frederick Coolidge proposed an explanation that sounds almost too strange to be real. He argued the hypnic jerk might be an archaic reflex, left over from ancestors who slept in trees. If a sleeping primate's muscles relaxed too much on a branch, the consequence wasn't an odd dream. It was a fall. A brain that jerked the body awake at the first sign of that sensation had a serious survival advantage over one that didn't. In 2016, sleep scientist Jason Ellis expanded the idea further. He argued the jerk may have served two jobs at once. One last check that your surroundings were actually safe before you went fully unconscious, and a second check on your body's physical position, useful for anyone whose bed happened to be a branch 30 feet off the ground. You don't sleep in a tree. But the reflex never got the memo. So the next time you feel yourself falling right as you drift off, and your whole body jerks itself awake, you're not malfunctioning. You're running a safety check written millions of years ago for a bed you haven't slept in since your ancestors came down from the branches.